Hey there, TH Place here, and welcome to another episode of TH Talks. This time around episode 8. So in today's video, I'll be talking about how to grow on Twitch. As many of you all know, I stream right now. I mainly stream exclusively on Twitch over at twitch.tv/TH Place. So if you like to check me out there, feel free to do so. And if you like these types of TH Talks episodes where I sit down with you and talk to y'all, make sure to drop me a like to let me know, and comment down below questions you have for me or things like that, topics they have for me that I can talk about with y'all. And also make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and it helps support me for free, so why not? Okay, but I guess let's just get into the video. So on how to grow on Twitch, right? There's so many different ways, but this is, in my opinion, one of the easiest ways, and also it's kind of a free way to do so, right? So the first part is we need to make sure the stream is actually good. So what can you control, right? It doesn't mean you have to buy a ton of gear, new webcam, even a new camera, an actual camera. I'm using an A6500, but I had that, so different story, right? And new microphone, new setup, or what, just make do with whatever you have, right? So there's a lot of different tutorials on, let's say if you're using a low-end PC, there's a lot of different tutorials on showing you how to use a low-end PC. So I would say the most important thing is to make sure your stream is smooth, right? So if you can, check the internet connection as well, and then whatever the upload speed is, half that, and that should be your bitrate. So you can try to, if let's say 1080p 60, which is the standard, it's too much for you, you can try to go for 720p 60 or 720p 30. I've even seen people stream at 480p 60 or 480p 30, and honestly, it's not that bad, especially if you're watching on a phone, pretty far away, not up there with your phone, but more of oh, okay, stuff like that, and people are still willing to accept it. And yeah, make sure your stream is smooth. And also the second thing is make sure your audio sounds good, right? The audio sounds good, so make sure in the microphone placement to your mouth, if you can, boom arm right here is good, but if not, you can always prop the mic up on some boxes and stuff like that to get it physically closer to your mouth, sit closer to the desk, and by then you need to turn down the gain, the volume of your microphone. And also if you're using OBS Streamlabs or stuff like that, you can add a lot of filters. I mean, I've done that on my I taught you how to do that on my tech channel, Technological Gadgets. So if you're one, you can go check out there, and just click on the basically how to improve your microphone video, and yeah, it will just show you that how to limit so that you don't clip when you start screaming, how to compress your voice, how to make it sound way nicer, basically. And basically sound kind of like me. And believe it or not, this actually works, because this right here is the SF910 microphone, a $10 microphone. So the actual microphone itself is $10, but hey, a lot of people say it sounds really good. I mean, apart from the look itself. So yes, you need to make sure that your audio actually sounds good, because honestly, most people have their streaming background, right? And they mainly just want to hear you talk and stuff like that. And if your microphone sounds bad, it's really hard for people to want to come in. Be it an actual microphone or even a headset microphone, right? You gotta learn how to make it sound at least decent. And another thing is that if let's say you are having a webcam, right, or a face cam or whatever it is, you need to learn how to make it look good. So be it and there are a lot of free ways to do so. So be it positioning your desk in a way to get natural sunlight from the window if you're streaming in the morning, or the ceiling light, if you're streaming at night, so that the light is always in front of you, so it's always shining towards you instead of shining behind you, and make you look much nicer and much brighter. As you can see right here, I'm using a cheap ring light, $10 again. That's the theme, to light up my face. So yeah, And also these are the two main things in terms of actual production quality. And the other things is you can create like overlays, right? I have you can create overlays, video coming soon on how to do that, but mainly you can create like an overlay for your live stream, and it's like really easy to do so, as I'm going to be showing you in my upcoming video. But it's so easy to sort of like create like overlays, you know, for your live streams and things like that, and you know, make your stream just look more unique, add more personality, and you know, show off different things at one time, you know, and stuff like that. Also you know, instead of the gameplay and then just you one corner, you know, kind of make it more unique. Also creating Twitch panels, you know, making use of Twitch like features like Twitch panels, so you know, people can learn more about you, and you can also sneakily put your link down there, so you know, if they happen to click on it, bam, they can go to your Instagram, your YouTube, your Patreon, your OnlyFans, for those people out there, you know, your OnlyFans or whatever that is. Okay, and also make sure to create emotes as well. You know, be it like follower emotes are actually really strong. You know, gives people incentive to follow and keep on watching your stream. And also subscriber emotes, so you can try to do that as well. You can make emotes as well. It's really easy to do so. Just go to Canva. Like honestly, a lot of the things that I do go to Canva. You go to Canva, right? You know, in the create design, you search Twitch, so many shit will pop up, and you just click, and then there's so many templates that you can use and customize and things like that. It's really useful. I've been using it and it's insane. And also creating sub badges, as I said, Canva again. And sub badges is really good because it encourages people to kind of like subscribe to you, right? Subscribe to you, and it kind of like, as well as the emote part, it lets people, it gives people incentive to subscribe to you and support you, right? And secondly, for those who are supporting you, it shows other people that, hey, you know, I'm supporting them, you know. And you know, if you like this streamer as well, and you want to be like me, you know, it show off that, you know, I'm supporting them. Also you can also improve interactions on stream, and this is the part where I am hoping to improve really a lot on. The improvements to like the actual stream quality itself, I'm doing pretty well. I'm on the pretty good track already, like compared to people around me, right? And like relative to my size and stuff like that. But the interaction on stream, like the personality part, like the me part, right, that I need to improve much more. So you know, there are a few ways to do this. Like the first way is if you have a chat, right, like active chat, make sure to respond to them. Don't give them one word answers, right? Give them like actual open-ended answers, right? And like actual answers that bring out like more conversation, right? So let's say like let's say they ask like, hey, how's your day? Don't say just good, you know. Oh, my, like you know, I, you know, oh, my day was, we can like do something like this, like, oh, my day was good, you know. I took my dog out for a walk, and man, and then after that I bought Starbucks, and man, Starbucks ran out of oat milk, and oh man, I'm lactose intolerant, and I'm just like what the heck, man. So I had to settle for soy milk, and I just don't like soy milk. Then they know you can be like, do any of you feel the same, you know, you all prefer like oat milk rather than soy milk, you know, and then like kind of that way. And also which brings us to my second part, ask chat questions, right? Ask them questions. If a chat is like kind of dead, not really dead, not dead like as in like not really, right, but it's like inactive, or not as active as you want it to be, you can always ask questions, right? Like oh you know, simple questions, like even simple questions like, how's your day, you know, like hey, what have you eaten for lunch, you know, what have you eaten for dinner, how's your day, like oh, what movie did you all recently watch, you know, oh, what movie do you recommend to me, you know, what agent should I play, and gamers out there, what agent should I play in Valorant, I don't know, stuff like that. You know, always keep on asking questions, and then make so that they'll be like, oh, you know, I'm more likely to respond, things like that, and makes the chat active. And you know, when someone joins in the stream, sees the chat more active, more likely to respond, right? Because honestly, lesser viewers, more chat is better than more viewers, lesser chat. I mean, a lot of people agree as well, so there you go. And if 1,000 viewers and no one's chatting, kind of sad. If you have 10 viewers but they're chatting like mad, hey yo, that's fire though, right? So also, you know, what you can also do is in terms of you, let's say if still nobody's responding and stuff like that, or you know, you don't have viewers and stuff like that, you know, starting out, I understand it's hard, you know, been there, done that. You can express your sort of like just express your thoughts and opinions on certain things, right? Believe it or not, aka just rant, right? Rant about stuff, right? Rant about stuff, talk about stuff. In like your, you know, rant about stuff. Believe it or not, the most popular YouTube videos, like I'm talking about YouTube, right? But talking about like Twitch, but the most popular YouTube streams and like Twitch streams and YouTube videos are like just chatting stuff, right? Like you see, like just chatting is often than not one of the top few like categories, and he hasn't died off. Why? Because people just want to hear people talk, right? People just want to hear people talk, right? That's why you see a lot of live podcasts now on Twitch itself. They just want to hear people talk about their opinions or whatever, you know, have it in the background, things like that. And yeah, mainly that as well. And as Heidi pointed out in my Twitch streams, like right now, he's saying that Twitch growth can be hard. Yes, it can be hard. I mean, everything is hard, right? Everything can be hard, right? And hey, yo, Winnie baby, thank you for first time chatting. I pay money to watch you talk. Hey, yeah. Nah. I'm not really good at talking, but I'm trying, you know. So this the part, you know, you can talk about your thoughts and opinions. So, you know, thoughts on certain movies, you know, your thoughts on like certain things, you know. I'm trying to keep it like not so political and stuff like that, to keep it more, you know, more friendly for people. And oh, thank you Winnie baby for following, big up. And also you know, make sure to do things like that, you know, to talk about, you know, make it more of a personal stream, because honestly streams and stuff like that, it's very personal, right? So people want to sort of be more like, they want to see the more personal side of the stream. So you can do that, right? You know, show more personality and more people are interested, because honestly what separates you from another person's stream most often than not is your personality, right? Like why does someone want to watch like you know, let's say XQC over Pokemon, right? They have different personalities. Why does someone want to watch the Sky Stores over Scara, or I don't know, whoever it is, right? Why does one person want to watch them over what? Why not? Like you can ask the same question, like why am I worth watching rather than them, right? So there must be a few things that you can find out, and often than not is your personality, and a few things on your personality will make it so that you know you are like, you know, people want to watch you more than other streamers, right? Because they're kind of more unique in a sense. And also just talk about your day. As I said, the ranting part, just talk about your day, you know, what you've been doing your day. Like what I there's something that I open up with streams a lot on. It's like what I've been doing, you know, I woke up, you know, and then I kind of like, I did this, did that. I talk about it in detail, stuff like that. If you can, if you can't, no, you know, I understand. Too personal for you, stuff like that, you know, I understand. But just try to talk about your day as much as you can, and then sort of like, you know, talk about your day, and then yeah, and then as I said, you can just, what you can do is you can talk about your day and then express like your thoughts and opinions at the same time, and then after that ask chat some questions, right? And then based on them, and then after, you know, you respond to chat. So, and then keeps the ball rolling and rolling and rolling, and then after it just makes it, you know, your stream much more interesting, right? Because people want that interesting stuff in the stream. And yeah, also talk about personal stuff, right? Talk about personal stuff. I've been talking a lot about personal stuff, you know, TJ Talks episodes as well, and yeah, on my live streams I talk a lot about like my own personal struggles, you know, believe it or not. People actually surprisingly don't mind hearing that, right? Talking about like my personal struggles with like mental health, stuff like that. Talking about like a lot of other things, why I like certain things and things like that. Talking about like my personal stuff. People actually like that, you know. Adds a lot of personality and character, right? Adds a lot of depth. And also the last thing is to grow on other platforms, right? Because as we know, like Twitch is not like, if you just use Twitch as a growing platform, it's really hard, right? So what I would say is, especially for, I'm a gamer live streamer, right? So what I usually do is you can edit your live streams into semi-long videos, you know, to post on YouTube. So some of the things you can do is literally just to record the video like be it like, let's say my reaction videos, right? I just press record, hey guys and whatever, and then react to stuff, and then stuff like that, then talk about my opinions, and then after that I just buy, and then stuff like that. Or TJ Talks episode where it's like more of a live podcast and I talk to you guys, stuff like that. And yeah, basically just just record, stop record, or take your live streams and just clip it in like maybe around, I would say, I don't know, like around 10-20 minutes maybe, I don't know, stuff like that. That could be cool. Or if you want like more higher quality, and for all those gamers out there, what you can do is you can use like Athena Scope, right? So Athena Scope, you can link your Twitch account to Athena Scope. So when you link your Twitch account to Athena Scope after you stream, then you can create highlights, right? Automatically creates highlights for you, creates highlights and live streams, stuff like that. And yeah, then you can make videos from it, right? The highlights itself, they can make videos, you can post it, and it's really good, and also really quick. And if you want to, and you also can use a free video editor to compile all of it together to make it even nicer, an intro, maybe an outro, things like that. So one of the few that I've been using now is Shortcut. You can use DaVinci Resolve, stuff like that. You can even do paid ones, but I would say Shortcut is the best, like easy to use free one, and then DaVinci Resolve if you want, I guess, more advanced features and stuff like that. I mean, people make films with DaVinci Resolve, so there you go. And also make sure you can also edit. One of the very strong things right now, especially in the past few years, is editing your videos into like clips, right? The reason why you can edit your videos into like clips, like especially vertical clips, right? That's like around less than a minute long, vertical sort of content to post on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and other platforms. And this has been like a really hot thing, right? And the reason why I'm showing you these three methods is because, believe it or not, it serves different purposes, right? So basically, your clips itself is to get people like get as much exposure as possible, right? Get as much exposure as possible. And then the long-term videos is get people to be like invested into your content, into your content and things like that, and then be invested from there. And then your live streams is your personal stuff. So and then also if they have also, if timing based, also if they have like a few seconds to a few minutes to watch, hey yo, you can always check out the clip, right? But if let's say they have more than a few minutes to watch, maybe 10-20 minutes to watch a video, right? Then they can watch like a full video, and if they have more time and live, right, and they want to ask me questions or whatever, things like that, interact with me personally, hey, live streams do that job. And also another thing is that you can create groups on like Facebook and Discord, they call it server, but let's be honest, like a group, right? And interact with audience like off the stream, because sometimes you may not be live all the time, right? And people want to still interact with you, so they can do that through that itself. And like being able to interact with a live streamer personally is something that a lot of people I know are looking for. And also make sure to keep them up to date, be it like changes in the streaming schedule, or like not streaming today because of certain reasons, keeping them up to date live, what announcements, or are we joining a competition, or are we joining karaoke stream, stuff like that, whatever it is, just keep them updated, things like that, so they'll be more invested into you. So that is mainly, I guess, like how to grow on Twitch. Believe it or not, all of these, right, all of this, yes, some of that might be slightly harder to do, but all of this can be done for free, right? And I have been doing and applying this stuff for free, right? Maybe not perfect, right? I can't apply them completely perfectly, but I've been trying my best at it, and it has definitely helped me a lot. And I'm sure if y'all continue along this path, hey yo, I think y'all can do a really good job at it. And I would really like to see y'all improve on Twitch, and get bigger on Twitch, right? you know, everybody gets bigger together. Hey, you know, I'm helpful. So if this video has helped you so far, you know, hey, feel free to drop me a like. You know, it lets me know if you're actually find it helpful. And also, you know, comment down below, I guess, what sort of tip has helped you, and like what which you'll need more clarity on. I will be sure to respond that, you know, in the comment section. You know, but if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel if you'd like to help support me and what I do, you know, probably for free. So, you know, why not, right? And also make sure to check out my live streams at twitch.tv/dthplay, where I usually record like these videos like a day or two before, I would say. You know, and mainly like that. And you know, last but not least, thank you also so much for watching and sticking to the end of this really extremely long video. And I hope to see you in the next like, you know, video or live stream.